Good morning. Hi, everyone, and welcome to my channel and our show this morning. I have the amazing SunPsychic Jean here with me. Hi, Jean. How are you doing?
Hi, Akela. Hi, everybody. I'm doing well. And as you all know, Akela and I do shows monthly usually. And so she invited me on to her show so that we can do our monthly show together over here. I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to everybody, all the everybody coming in and saying hello. And I'm honored that I'm invited, that you brought me over. Yeah.
And I am grateful and truly appreciative that you are here. So, just a little piece of information. Jean and I were scheduled to have a show tomorrow, but Jean had some time free, and here we are. And I said, Jean, come on, and Jean is here, so we won't be on tomorrow. Just so in case you go looking for us tomorrow, okay? So Jean, while we wait for folks to come in, if we want to chat a little bit about, some things that you have coming up. I know you have the practice session. So go ahead and we can share it now and then we can share it again later as more people come into the chat.
hmm well, one of the exciting things is I have a new events page on my website, and I'll share that with you here. So this is the home page of my website, and you can see these are all my readings listed here, and you can click on any of those. And then up here, you see this is how to contact, and then right here is the events page. You click on the events page, and you see all the workshops and the gatherings that I'm having. And these are all Zoom workshops. So I have a chakra healing workshop. It's on Saturday, October 4th at 4 p.m. So you can click on it, and it'll pop up. This is the image, this is the price, and this is the description. And it's an online event. And then you just click this to attend down here. And then you purchase the ticket. And then after you purchase the ticket, an email will be sent to you to with the link, with the Zoom link automatically. So I don't have to send any more Zoom links out to everybody.
Yes.
And that is really, I mean, and it's only $5, but if you are a member of mine, members are free. Members get to come here free. Any of these, and you see it's very small. It's only $5, and it's just to help cover the costs of all the software that we get. And this way, everybody comes in together. It makes sense. But these are all on Zoom. And now, oh, here, I was trying to figure out how to close it. Then on October 12th, I'm having a ghost story gathering. And this is on Sunday, October 12th. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you a little bit about my ghosts that I had in my house. And I'm going to show you some images of ghosts that were caught on tape and video. And then I'm going to invite you, any of you who participate, if you want to share your ghost stories. And it's up to you. It's not mandatory. We have plenty to talk about. And this is only about an hour and a half. It's a 90-minute, we may run over. But and this one, and then I have another ghost story because Halloween's coming. And I know that people have things to do or work on Sundays, so I made another one for Saturday, October 18th. And that's that following weekend, and it's the same thing. So anything that's $5, if you are a member, you attend free, because my membership is also $5. And I just want to, have a nice gathering and have everybody come together. And then the last one I have is coming up on November 15th. It's on a Saturday, and it's past life mini readings. You've heard me talk about the past life experiences, and they've just been so mind blowing and really amazing connections that I've experienced, that I thought it would be fun to do a beautiful, small gathering. This one is a $10 event, so it would be half price for my members, and I'll give my members a coupon code or a savings code so that they only pay the $5. But yeah, so I'll be doing this, and I'm just so looking forward to this. I'm going to have things more and more frequently. And I'm really looking forward to the chakra healing workshop. I'm going to go over all of the chakras, what they are, why they're there, what they're called. I'm going to also go into the auric field and what they are, why they're there. And then we're going to go through a meditation and balance and align all of our chakras and call in for healing. It's amazing. It's so needed. And it's a way that, you know, it's a win-win, I think, for everybody. I'm really excited.
Yeah,
I'll stop now.
oh, that's fine. And I'm excited for you too, Jean, because I think that a lot of us who don't know and understand, it's a good get to know, right? And sometimes you read books, but when you read books and you're by yourself, sometimes like, I still don't get it. So being in a group with others, having someone walk through it with you, practicing understanding, I think it makes it a lot more fun, engaging, and then we get a better grasp of what it is and why it's there and how it affects us. So I listen, I can't boast enough about you. You know, everybody on my chat, Jean, has heard my story with you. You're an amazing psychic medium, intuitive healer. There's so much. So I can't wait. I'm excited. And Jean also offers practice sessions. So
Hmm.
you want to talk quickly about that? I saw Donna
Yeah,
Marie mentioned it. So
yeah, I know. Yeah, and I did forget. I put it down there if you
okay.
want to pop it up.
Yes, there we go.
And this is my psychic study practice group. And this is 4 Sundays a month. I'm sorry, 4 Sundays, one Sunday a month. And it's, you can, if you go to my posts and scroll down, you'll look for this picture and all of the details are there. It'll show you what's included. We do a practice guided meditation to help center and focus and raise our vibration. Then I go over practical exercises and um, ways to practice our gifts. And then we go into breakout rooms, and you get 2 breakout rooms for 20 minutes. One breakout room would be with one person, and then you change to a different person so you can get um, the best experience. But that is, and if and you can, here's my link here if you want to reserve your spot for the psychic study practice group. And you just need to go to my website right now and click on the contact page and just put psychic study or practice group or whatever, and I'll email you the information. I will set this up under my events page, but I haven't done that yet. But
Okay.
yeah, that's really exciting. We have a wonderful group together, and people, you come in, and people were able to come in the summer. Some people were able to come in the winter and the fall, and so it's more like 3 different. mm, I think the batches, or what is it called?
The seasons?
Yeah, the season. Yep. And so I'm just really looking forward to that. That's really, it's so amazing. And you guys are all amazing. And I love watching the amazement come over your face when, you go in and you're like, can you believe she's asking us to do this? Like,
Uh-huh.
what the heck? And then when when you come back out, and you come back out from the I have to change something. I'm sorry. When you come back out from the practice, from the breakout rooms, it is it's amazing, the smiles and the amazement, and everybody's laughing, and they're like, it worked, I can't believe it worked, and not everyone will. So you'll find what your special, what knack you have, and what challenges you may want to practice with, because I'm still practicing. My
Mhm.
clear audience is not where my clairvoyance or my claircognizance is, so I still need to practice. So it gives me that opportunity. It's very uplifting, very exciting.
Yeah, and then it gives you other people that you can practice with, right? Because a lot of us, our family doesn't want to practice with us. So then you have all this stuff going on within you, and you're like, what do I do with it? But then you get into these groups, people you don't know. And then you're like, wait, how did I know that about this person? Especially when they validate it. And just like Jean's eyes was wide open, you're like, wait, where did that come from? But an amazing class. I've been practicing with Jean from day one. I'm still in her practice. So I think if you are interested and you want to develop and get to meet like-minded people, feel free to, take a look at Jean's practice. But Jean, I want to say hello because can you believe it's 11:11,
Oh,
I'm going to say a quick hello. Hi, Donna Marie. We have Carolyn S. Cooper. We have Harley, Jackie B, KMO. Good morning. Annie Beer. Thank you for coming by, everyone. Did I say Harley already? If I did, Harley again. We have Wanda Grant, Jessica Lynn, Mary Jean. Mary says, yay, Jean. I keep missing your shows. So this was perfect. Okay. Then we have let's see, Stephanie, Truth Wave Energy. Hi. And yeah. So guys, today we are going to be doing Jean, and we're gonna are you open for everything with the exception of politics, mediumship, whether it's a family member, if it's a pet, um, we're open for everything, right? Other than politics.
yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So I see we have some questions in there. Oh, Jessica Lynn says, I'm going to sign up. Thanks, Jean, for offering those workshops. And I
Oh,
Carolyn S. Cooper, she said she's so excited about her first practice session tomorrow. You're gonna have a blast, Carolyn. You're gonna have a blast. So we have a few questions in the chat. We have three so far. So please, if you have any questions, okay, KMO, I have you as well. Go ahead and drop them. And we're gonna get started because before you know it, that 1 hour flies by. So since we only have four so far, I'm gonna go ahead and start with, let's see. Oh wow, and they're all mediumship, Jean. Every time I get with you, I always get mediumship questions. And mediumship, it always takes a little bit to get into, at least for me, to get into.
it does me too. We need to get warmed up. We'll probably take a, spirit guide question first or something, because it does take a little while to get into that. We need to raise our vibration and work on our focus, and that takes energy. That takes focus.
Yes, yes. Okay, okay, let's see. Just scrolling through the questions. I will love Mary. I would love to. Jean, I tell you, the okay, let's go with okay, I have 8 questions so far. Let's go with Jessica Lynn because Jessica has a spirit guide question, and all the others are either animals that have crossed or family members. So we're just gonna warm up before we jump into those. Okay. And hi, Jessica, welcome. And Jessica asks, may I have a message from Spirit for the Fall? And Jean, please, you are my guest. So, and I know I like to blurt out what I get, but please feel free to jump in or
I'll,
go first if you get some.
okay, I'll go first on the first one. Can you
Yeah.
just check the private chat?
Private chat, private chat. Hold on.
It's at the top above the starred and the comments above the live.
Above the live.
Oh, well, maybe it's on your right side. I'm sorry. On the right side, you see a little red one. You
Yes,
see a
I do.
little.
Yes, yes. Okay, yes.
All right.
Great.
So Jessica Lynn says, may I have a message from Spirit for the fall?
Okay.
There's something about connecting you with your friends and family that you may want to offer your services to friends and family, and or share with them what you do. I'm not sure if you're a card reader or if you're a healer, Jessica, but I know you're in the biz. But I feel like there's somebody around you that needs your assistance. And it could be a good friend, could be family, could be a coworker. And you may already know about this person, but it's important for us to own where we are in our practice and to let it be known so that when and if somebody has any questions or needs some help, that they know, you know, where to go. That's what I have for you, Jessica.
Oh, wow. So interesting that you say that because I was guided, Jessica, to go to a deck. And I was going to change the deck, but then I said, you know what? Let me go to the deck. Spirit guided me to. And at first, what I heard was stay warm. And I was like, well, where is Jessica? Because fall, depending on where it is, it could be warm still or a little cold, right? And then Jean gave her message. And I said, well, let me pull a card. And I got, and I'm going to do this. Oops, hold on. Sorry about that. Here we go. And I got forgiveness. So, is there something that you're holding on to, Jessica? Whether it's a friend, a family member, maybe even yourself. But during this fall, the message for you is about forgiveness. Forgive yourself. Forgive whatever, whoever the situation may be. Let it go. That's the and I guess that's where it does stay warm, right? Because when you are forgiving of yourself and you let go of emotions or burdens or whatever, it feels like a warm hug. So I guess that's what, because you're caring for yourself is what I'm getting. So I guess that's what the stay warm means. It's not about the coldness of the outside. It's more of the coldness within. Let that go for whomever, whatever it is, Jessica. And that's the what I have for you for spirit. Let's see what if Jessica said anything. Jessica said, thanks, Jean. I'll watch out for anyone around me that needs help. Okay. And then, yes, I've been working on forgiving things for my past. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And just, when you feel like it's a bit rougher than you think, just think of the warmth of a hot cup of chocolate with caramel sprinkled on top. That's what I'm feeling like. All right. You're welcome, Jessica. And I hope that helped. Okay, let me make sure I didn't miss anyone else. I think I have everyone started. Okay, so now we're going to jump into the mediumship, Gene. So let's go with Donna Marie. And Donna asked, may I please ask if there's a message from my friend Leslie? Okay, thank you.
I see a piano. She's talking about a piano. Oh, okay. So this may be metaphoric because music is frequency. And I feel like she's raising her frequency on the other side. And she is also like hearing the songs of the angels. And it's beautiful and musical and light. I feel like she's in a transformation stage. But she said she's never too far away. She said that you're forever linked through your heart and through your thoughts. And she's also showing me a harp. So she wants me to say the angel, like angel, angelic music, angelic sounds is what. I'm not sure if she really liked music or was, but maybe you hear angelic sounds or just keep an eye out. Maybe if you hear like a tone or if you hear like a music or a little, bell in the background or something. I'm not sure if this is how she wants to connect with you or if this is something that she's just describing where she is right now. But I do feel as though she does want to share her experience with you. So stay open. Mm-hmm. But you.
Okay, so when you said piano, right as you said piano, I saw a flight of steps. And it was brown. And I said, okay, piano. If you tilt the piano sideways, it looks like stairs. So I was like, okay, so what does this mean for Donna? And Donna, they took me back to a dream, which was a vision I had of my brother many, 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 many years ago. And I saw my brother climbing the stairway, and the stairway, it kept going, it kept going. And I asked, well, what are you doing? What is he doing? And he says, I'm going to rest. I'm going to rest. And I'm looking at him like, but the stairs are never ending. What do you mean you're going to rest? Right? So then it cut. And I was guided to pull a card for you. And the card I get says plans, right? But what this says is tell your plans to God. I'm going to read real quickly because I opened the book and it jumped straight to the page. And then I closed it as I was telling you what I heard. So, plan says, if you want to make God laugh, tell her about your plans. Every day we make plans about what we want or need to do today and forget that all and everything only happens in agreement with God. And this book says, her wonderful helpers. Our plans are mostly focused on the external world, though there are many inner tasks that also needs attending to. Very often, a silent question to our angels who act as mediators between us and God can save us ending up in a blind alley. So she wants you to know, and I'll go back here. She wants you to know that whatever it is you're planning, and as I read part of that, I heard your shaman hit the drum. Work, send it to God. That's what I will say. Send it to God. She's guiding you so that you have these plans that you're trying to work on or do, and maybe you feel like it's going nowhere, but send it to that higher being. And that's Leslie's message for you, Donna Marie. I'm glad she came through because I know for a while there, because she recently transitioned. So I'm glad she came through. Let's see what Donna says. Donna says, thank you. I will try to take note of any songs. Thank you, Jean. Okay. And I see we have a few people come in. We have Sue Toffee and Evelyn DeMangles. Welcome. Good morning. Okay, Donna says, thank you. Wow, Leslie knew I had plans. Oh, wow. Well, there you go. So give them to God. Hi, just visiting. Quick hello from Kentucky. Okay, let's move on. Thank you, Donna, for your question. We have Wanda Grant. And Wanda asks, may I please ask a question? Is there a message from my husband today? He passed 13 years ago. We were married 34 years before he passed.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. You know, oh, I got chills as I was about to say, it seems like forever for us, but it's never forever for them. He's right there with you. Um, Wanda, if you don't mind, I don't know if you've put it in the chat. Can you give us his name, please? It helps us to make sure we get the right person because there may be others who are not other husbands, but other family members who are waiting to come in to chat with you. But if you can give us a name, that'll be great.
Joseph.
Joseph. Okay, thank you, Joseph. Joseph.
So he does say that you talk to him all the time. He hears your thoughts. I think you do pray for him as well in your prayers. I do. He tells me that he does visit you in your dreams. He may have done that a while ago, and you can ask him to do that again. I don't know if you had a visitation where you just see their face and they're like smiling and luminous, and it doesn't have to have anything else going on in the dream. It's just like you see him and he looks well and happy. But he's letting me know that you're still connected and you are still married, and he's saying that you're my one and only love, and that you have had lifetimes together with him before, and he's really he's doing good work over there. He's a good man. He does like to help other humans with their transition, and also Um, he just like he's a personable kind of guy. He very sociable, and he's helping other people over there. And that's what he just likes to do is to help others. Um, he's a little bit quiet, not
Mhm.
as outgoing, but he means well. It's almost like I don't know, somebody who is assisting. He likes to assist. And he's saying that he leaves breadcrumbs for you, almost like sign synchronicities, little spontaneous magical moments that make you think of him. You may listen to a song or hear a song, like even in a store, if you're at a grocery store shopping and your song comes on, he's saying, "This is all him." And he knows that you know that, but you're just looking for, not looking for, but it's always nice to get that validation. Okay, he's a little quiet. Yeah. But he still likes to help people. He's really, really nice guy. Go ahead, Akila.
So one, it was interesting because I was about to say he's very quiet. He's more showing me than talking to me. So the first thing he that I heard was Wanda is that I'm always with her. And then he showed me an image of him standing like in front of you. And I don't know if he used to do this, but he was in front of you and like he cusped your cheek, he cusped your face. It was so fleeting. It's like, wait, hold up. I didn't catch all of it. But the love that he make, and look, I'm talking, I'm feeling the love and I'm getting chills. But the love that he has for you, that hasn't ended. Okay. So even though he's on the other side, and I know you know this, but it's just that's what he's making me say to you. It's still there. The card that he gave me for you, since he really wasn't chatty, is pausing. And interestingly, look at this image. It's a woman, but she is cupping her face, right? So I got chills. And here's what the message is for you, Wanda. Oh, she said, I'll come back to that. Find support within. For a moment, just listen to the silence, breathing deeply and exhale consciously. Take another moment to listen to the chirping of a bird, to watch dogs playing in the park, and pause. Life doesn't always give us the great splashes and sensations. It is the countless little moments that are worth appreciating. You might want to focus more on the small events which demonstrate that the angels are actually always around you. All you need is to escape the hustle and bustle for a moment and pause. Then you will always find support within. Wow. Let's see what Wanda says. So this was based on your feedback,
Yeah,
Jean.
I think she said she had a dream a while ago.
I
Yeah.
look okay. And then she said, yes, he was quiet. She hears songs that remind me of him. So that's just know that's him. Um, Trying to catch your attention, let you know that he's there with you. He Yes, and I love stroking the front of my hair. Wow. And then she said, oh wow, yes, I'm getting chills. Okay. So, wow. Well, Wanda, just know that he's there. He's communicating with you. He's leaving signs for you. And it may not be big things that sometimes we think, even when we hear, through our clairaudience, sometimes we're looking for something loud and it's the littlest thing. The flicker of a strand of hair. Sometimes I think people think I'm crazy because I'm swashing and I was like, what is touching me? And there's nothing there, nothing at all. And it could be him just brushing your face or doing something. So whenever I get those, Wanda, and you can if you choose to, I just say thank you from whoever it is, and I continue on my day. All right. So all the best, Wanda. All right. Now we have Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. Is there a message from my friend Josephine? Joseph. Hope I'm saying that right, Stephanie.
It
Josephine.
might be Josephine, but I mean, and she It could have been a typo, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. A card flew
Could
out.
be Josephine too. So
Yeah, whichever it is.
what
She
card flew out?
reflectiveness flew. It flew. I'm gonna make this bigger. Flew out the deck. Reflectiveness. Let's see what that says. Your message from Josephine. It is time to rethink some of what is currently happening in your life. Wow. Take time to reflect on your life instead of always just functioning. Now might be the moment to take stock. What is particularly precious in your current situation? What requires some revision? The angels are always ready to make themselves felt in your consciousness and to provide assistance. Take a few hours for yourself and create some space. A sudden thought combined with an increased heart rate may be an indication of an inspiration that the angels are sending you. Wow. So that's your message, Stephanie, from Josephine. Take time to reflect on the things that you have going on around you. And go ahead, Jean. I'll see if I get anything else.
Um, I do feel like she is she's showing me angels, and I don't know if this is relating to her or if this is where she is. Um, or if she always liked angels. I'm not sure how that is connected to her. But she went, or this is how you connect through her. She's your angel now in heaven. I don't know if this is something you say. Only you would know, Stephanie. Um, she wants you to know that she appreciates your friendship. She appreciates your thoughts and prayers. She knows your heart and she knows your struggles, and she does try and guide you when she can. And she showed me a beautiful flower, sort of like a lily. Maybe it's a white flower. It's like a daylily or something. I don't know my flowers, but it's it looks like a lily, I think. And it's sort of like in a trumpet shape, not all the way open lily. And she just wants you to know that she is around you, that it the energy and the ability to be omnipresent from for them on the other side. And it's, she is with her family and with you and with humanity. Like, there is this omnipresence that it takes no effort at all. It's only a thought away. And she instantly can connect with you. She wants you to know that she is safe, excuse me, and healthy. I'm not sure if there is anything wrong with her throat, because she's making me have a little tickle or a little cough in my throat. Um, and she's showing me like a band of roses. I'm not sure if there was like a bunch of friends with, was it her, you, her, and maybe three other people? Because she's showing me like, it almost looks like a headband and it has roses on it. And she's telling me, this is who you are. Like, this is you, this is me, and there's three others that are banded together. That's what I'm getting.
So
Oh,
she's
she had,
thyroid
okay.
issues. And then Stephanie also said, I think she always believed there was something else on the other side and she may be an angel now. And I didn't get anything else, Stephanie, because when I asked if the card was it, I got a huge chill. So the card is it. But as I close my eyes, I keep seeing, I don't know if she's maybe showing herself to you as light. Like, oh my gosh, what's the bug with their butt lights up? I call it their butt, but their tail end lights up.
Just a lightning bug.
Lightning bug. Okay, so in my behind my lens, I saw a very small flicker of a white light, very small, and then I said, okay, well, I've kind of seen that before. But then what happened is she did it more towards my left, that white flicker. So it may be that she's showing herself as a flicker of a light. It could be a lightning bug if you're seeing them, but it'll be, let us know if you're seeing that, because that's what she's showing me. But thank you for your question, Stephanie. Okay. I think that was all Stephanie said.
Well, she said that they both liked headbands with flowers, and she made me one once. And there is a traditional headband that, for I don't know what background you have, and she said she was going to teach me how to make them. So it
Wow,
could. Hmm. Hmm.
nice. Like, oh wow. There, well, that's her validating. Wow, beautiful. Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks.
thank you for that, Stephanie.
Yeah. And thanks for catching that, Jean. I missed those that feedback. Okay, now we have, let's see, KMO. And KMO would like to know, wondering if my mom who passed needs me to know anything about my dad's health. Her mom's name, I see it here. Nope, no, that's pets. Sorry, wrong one. KMO, did you list your mom's name? And I know we can see what guidance she can give, but we won't. And Jean, you can verify this as well. Go too much into your dad's, because he's not here to give, his approval on going into his personal situation. But we'll see what your mom wants to say. Let's see. Her name is Maria. Okay, Maria. Let me go back up. Maria.
So, KMO, I'm just letting you know the first thing I hear is he needs to let go, or you need to let go. Somebody needs to start letting go. And I don't know if you can talk to your dad about what to expect um, when his time comes. Um, but she said letting go. And I don't know if you've been trying to figure out what's wrong with that. How can we help him? How can we fix it? What medicines does he need? What doctor do we have to take him to? And your mom is just saying you need to let go, or he needs to let go. And sort of recognize that this is his choice of how to exit. Um, and she just doesn't want you to feel responsible for any outcome, because none of us, um, you know, we're gonna leave one way or another. But she's just saying letting go. So I'm not sure if you're overly concerned about what doctor, what medicine, if you're doing everything you can for him. And it's almost like allow him to be on this journey his way. And I don't know if your dad is even aware. Um, it's it's not easy, and we want to make sure that all of their wishes are, respected. Um, she's saying that she's taking care of things on the other side, and that she has her team on it. And I feel like she's sending him angels and maneuvering doctors and or care providers to help him to be as comfortable as he can be. What did you get there? I see you had another flyer.
Yeah, I had two. So when I went in, so in the beginning, I pronounced her name Maria, right? So I went in and I asked, what does she wants you to know, KMO, about this situation? Let's see if KMO said anything. What does she want you to know about the situation? And I saw there's this gentleness, and she had a smile, but she leaned in, and from her chest, I don't know what it is. It's not confetti, but from her chest, she kind of like lift, like this. That's why I can describe like a book. Say somebody's giving you a bouquet of roses, right? but it's not tied. And then she just kind of like released, and I felt joy when she let that go. But when she released it, not only did it feel like letting go, it also felt like she's saying it'll be okay. When she released that, whatever it was, I couldn't catch what it was. So then I sat here and I said, well, is there anything else you would like to know? And for some odd reason, when I went back in and I asked, I said, Miss Maria. And it would be interesting to know. So I feel like she's telling me the correct way to pronounce her name. Um, but even though she wasn't very like chatty with me, but the gentleness, the smile on her face, the releasing, the oh my gosh, it's beautiful. But then, so I asked for a card for you, and I heard two cards. So, KMO, the first card I got for you is forgiveness. And this flipped out of the deck. And there's so much in forgiveness. There's so much. We release so much that's tied up within, right? And it may be releasing something from the past or the present, but she wants you to forgive. And when you forgive, look at the gentleness. She's showing me different things in this picture from the first time I got the card. The peacefulness of this woman looking at this. She has a flower in her hand, the flower in her hand. But then she also says, when you allow yourself to forgive and let go of whatever it is you're holding on to, it brings inner abundance. And abundance could be anything, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be money. It could be community. It could be love. It could be just joy within. It could also be ease, no more stress. The little things that normally would have blown up into this atomic bomb no longer does that, because you have allowed yourself to forgive. And now the peace of this image, the peacefulness of this image is what you get with the inner abundance. That's what I have for you. Okay, let's see. Oh, he is cat anxiety and letting go of his old job. Oh, okay. Gina, please let me know if I missed anything, because I see KMO says she had a very strong energy. Oops, her mom did. And then there's a yes. And sorry about that. I have learned a lot. Okay. And just keep in mind, KMO, forgiveness could be for others. You're forgiving others for things that they have done, and also forgiving yourself. And I tell people it's for allowing yourself to hold on to that pain and that guilt and whatever it is you may have been feeling, you allow yourself to release that. Okay? So all the best, KMO, and thank you for your question. And I hope it helps. Did I miss anything, Jean?
No, that's everything.
Good.
Yep.
Thank you.
Great.
Great.
Great. That was fabulous. And the way that you said it, she's like, yes, that's exactly how she says her name,
Oh,
Maria. It was like her energy was coming through, like she was very strong. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
all right. So we have next we have Carolyn Cooper. Okay. And Carolyn says, I would love a message from my kitty, Himby. Ooh, Himby.
Oh.
Yeah, Himby. Okay.
So the first thing I got, and they just came in, they said they were your partner. It's like you owned the land and were responsible for the animals, and Kimby owned the land and was responsible for the animals. Like, I think that Kimby walked side by side with you, and was responsible for everything that you are responsible for. And they are just saying that you two were partners and that he was always by your side. Um, I do see him in the barn a lot, but he's also around the house a lot. I see an outdoor like deck or vista, like where you would sit outside out back. And he loved being out there. I think that there was like an afternoon sun where he would just lay, or that was his spot. He's showing me his spot in the sun, and it looks like maybe, and I'm just saying like back door because it looks like that's like the afternoon sun came around the back like that. Um, but he's saying that he lived a life of luxury, but when it was work time, he was right beside you. He wasn't sleeping. Like you didn't have to say, "Come on." He would hear you getting up and moving around to go out to the animals, and he would be right beside. He didn't want to miss anything, but he was a little bit young, um, but responsible and protective too. He was smart, very smart cat. And is there anything else? I feel like he showed the new cats or the new animals what to do and how to behave, and maybe even like knock down a few. Like if the other ones weren't behaving, he would be like attacking and saying. He just seemed like an authoritative, but he was more of like your equal. But he wasn't like an old man. He was more of like a worker and somebody you could rely on.
You know? So
Yeah,
Karen didn't say anything yet, Jean. But
it's
Karen,
okay.
it'll be interesting to know what color Himby was, because I asked Kimby to if he can show me his color, and he flew this. So I wonder if he's an orange cat, because this card flew out the deck, and actually Himby guided me towards the dragon deck. So, but before he guided me towards the dragon deck, I see him be strutting like any cat, like I am the boss here, and here he comes strutting in. And that's all he showed me before he guided me towards the deck. And as I asked the color again, I got the magenta dragon. And the card says the magenta dragon enables you to bring forward your soul's wisdom, awaken your soul memories and higher spiritual understanding, prepare for accelerated ascension. That's what Himby wants you to know, Carolyn. And I feel like Himby, I don't feel like he's back. But I feel like Himby is on this journey with you in this accelerated ascension. So if you can let me know, me you don't have to, but let me see if there's anything else that stands out about this fire dragon, this magenta dragon. I'm sorry. You know, I love when the books put numbers, so then it's so much easier to find the meaning. So the guidance says a magenta dragon is here to remind you that you are an illumined soul carrying much wisdom. It is helping you to dissolve any remaining veils of illusion and preparing you to become an enlightened one. It has come to you now to remind you that all is love, for we are all one. It is time to see all things with the wise inner eyes of truth. Treat everyone as if they were you. Your guidance is to sit quietly with your magenta dragon and allow the door to your vast soul memories to open. When you reveal to yourself who you truly are, you will help to bring forward the new golden age. Wow. Wow. Okay, what is wow? We adopted him from a shelter and he had feline AIDS, leukemia, and parasites. Oh, he was a great tabby. He buckled the skin on the nape of my. Oh, I would take pictures and tell him. Smile for the picture. He was so good for taking all his medicine. Oh, you said she said not buckle. She meant suckle. He will suckle her neck. Oh, interesting. Okay, but he's bringing in this magenta dragon for you. So I hope you were able to hear the entire message. If not, you can always go back and replay and listen to it. And, all the best to you, Carolyn. But that's all I got from him before you.
And Carolyn, his soul is still with you,
Mhm.
and 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 still is your partner. And you're going to have all of these souls of all of these animals greet you when your day comes. You're going to have a whole, you know, slew of animals there just greeting you, and the unconditional love and the upliftment and the special place in heaven that you'll have. And it's just so gorgeous because he's saying, you know, you are doing angels work here on earth. And yeah, how beautiful.
Yeah.
But he's still hanging around you for
Mhm.
sure. I see him walking with you on the side. Hmm. Hmm.
Thanks, Jean. Okay. See, we have Mary. And Mary says, I would love to hear from my dog Rosie. She was the best. Okay, Rosie.
So Rosie looks like she had eyes that would make you cry. I don't know if she gave you the sad eyes, the side eye, the, reading her thoughts with her eyes. She had very expressive eyes. Um, and she's saying that you saw her for the soul that she was, not just as a pet, that you saw her as, you connected to her soul and you opened up your soul and you communed and felt connected to her. Um, and she's saying, I think she barked a lot or she misbehaved. She's saying she's sorry if she wasn't listened all the time or ran away whenever you opened the door, or, something that she was a little rambunctious or didn't always listen. But I think towards the end of her life, she did calm down some. I feel like you did provide toys. She's talking about her toys. She's talking about a ball. Like she always, I don't know if you had to get her a new ball because she would ruin it every time. Something about, um, and she just knew that was love. That was like your way of showing her your love. But yeah, she's very affectionate. I do see her like sort of putting her front paws on your lap and like trying to inch closer to you. Um, but I do see there was a point in time where you didn't get to spend as much time with her. I don't know if you went away to college or if you got married and moved away or something happened where you were not able to be with her at certain points in your life. Um, but she says that unconditional love is unconditional. Like, don't worry about any time that you may have missed with her. We just got each other, she says.
Yeah, I was just about to pull that up. We just got each other. Okay. So when I went in, Rosie barked 3 times. And I was like, okay, Akela, it's a dog. Was it really a dog? But she barked 3 times. Rosie says, thank you for the love. I asked her if she can show me what type of dog she was. She kept switching between 2 dogs. One was medium, it wasn't a big dog. The other was a smaller dog. But now I'm looking at this and it's not small in size, it may be age, a younger dog. But they were like, it was hairy dog. You have the dog, their coat is just like sleek like velvet. And then you have the ones where if they run in the wind, you can see they're kind of like that. Not super long, but that type of hair. And then I asked, okay, well, what else does she want me to know? And I was about to shuffle my deck, and she showed me a rainbow. She said a small miniature pinch. I guess a pinch. I'm not good with dogs, Mary. So
It does look like a miniature. Hmm.
yeah.
Hmm.
And she showed me a rainbow. And I'm trying to decipher what this rainbow is, but hopefully the rainbow means something to you. because I'm not getting it. She wasn't like crossing a rainbow or anything. She just showed me this small, it was about that rainbow. So I hope that means something. Oh, and I do want to pull a card because I was so deep in thought about this rainbow. Let's see what she wants you to know. What Rosie wants you to know. I love when you go to pull from the deck, and instead of getting the top card, you grab like two or three cards on miniature pincher. Okay, I have to Google what those dogs look like. And Rosie wants you to know that you did well. You did well. Wow. So that's your message from Rosie Mary. I hope that helps. And thank you for your question.
And do you see that little red dot on the right side of your screen?
Yes, yes,
All
yeah.
right. And I do have a miniature pincher up. If you want, I can share it
Yes, yes, please, please.
because I was curious too.
Okay, let's pull it up. Oh,
Aren't they cute? And this one specifically, I thought was really, really cute.
oh.
Look, look at that face. They're so cute. Oh my gosh, look at that. How
Wow.
adorable.
Look at the one with
Oh,
the friend. They are adorable.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you for sharing that, Jean.
And it helps. It helps, just to get the whole message because
Yeah.
we can see them and we feel them. And so this dog did have a sleek coat, but he probably wishes, or maybe one of his lifetimes, he had all of that hair.
Yeah,
Like sometimes little dogs think that they're these big tough dogs, and big tough dogs. It's amazing. One time, somebody asked me for a message from their cat. It was live. It was in a room at a psychic fair, and they said, "Can you get me a message from my cat?" And I closed my eyes, and I saw the hindquarters of the
mhm.
cat's tail, and then in front it was a dog. And I said, "Did your cat act like a dog?" And she was like, "Oh my god!" I said, "He's showing me he's part dog." She said, "I used to take him outside on a leash, and he would fetch and retrieve, and everybody said how much of a dog he was. It's because in his past life he was a dog." She got up out of the room. She had to leave the room. She was so verklempt and so overwhelmed by that was the first thing. And I didn't know. I said, "I see a part cat and a part dog." I didn't know until she freaked out like that what it meant. She told
Wow.
the whole, and then everybody's hand went up. I want to read it.
But that's because no, you'll be all thinking, I'm crazy. Why am I seeing a cat and a dog, right? But what they say, always say what you get because you never know what it means for the person. But here's what Mary said, Jean, as you showed the dogs. She said the one you pulled up is exactly how her.
Oh,
So you see, Rosie guided you to show that and to actually pick that specific dog. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so what Mary says, I would ask for a rainbow as a sign.
Rosie's good. She's really, really good. Look at what all these things she made us do.
Yes. Wow. Oh my, you should, if you can see my skin, Mary, if you could see my skin, wow. Because I'm sitting here like, what is the rainbow? Why is this small rainbow? She's not going over the rainbow. What is this? And I said, I'm just going to say she showed me a rainbow. She, Rosie's a great communicator and letting you know what it is she wants you to know. Mary, oh my gosh, all the best again, Mary. Wow. I'm going to be like discombobulated for the rest of the day with this rainbow. Okay, so then we have Play Love Remember and Play Love. And it's 12 o'clock for guys in the chat. So we're down to like two questions. So Jean, you're good, right? Okay, good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. May I please have a message from my great grandmother Kate, please? Okay, great grandmother Kate.
Wow. I do feel like she's with the family. She has a lot of ancestors with her, and she's showing me like that she still has like a, I would call it old fashioned hairstyle. Like she's still, whether it was in the 20s or 30s in her heyday, she's still wearing those same that era of clothes. And I think that she was a smart dresser, and I think she was a smart woman. I feel like she had a job. I feel like she was more ambitious and courageous. Well, she had to be because of the era. But she's also saying that she was spiritual too. And, I wouldn't say psychic. I think she would be the more like, she would have knowings or a calm way, or a way of making people feel calm, um, good advice. But she's saying that she learned a lot here in this world, and that she's grateful for the challenges that were in her life that made her be all that she could be. I don't know. Tell me if that makes any sense.
I'm gonna pull a card. Let me see what Play Love Remember if she said anything. I'll come back to that. Play Love Remember. Nothing yet. Okay. So Play Love Remember. So the image I saw, give you time to comment. The image I saw was a lady of uh, medium build, standing. It looks like she was in a kitchen, standing by an island. I am just seeing her back. She has on a dress or a skirt and a top, and her waist is cinched in. Interesting that I'm seeing all those details. Her waist is cinched in. And she says, I said, well, do you have, you're showing me this, but do you have a message for Play Love Remember? And all she gave me was family. That's the word I heard, family. I I'm not getting anything else from her. I'm not sure if there is something going on. No, we all, who doesn't have something going on within their family, right? You always have that one who is okay, who may be a little okay, who may be a little on the wild side. But because I wasn't getting anything, I wanted to pull a card for you. I shuffled my deck and she gave me patience. Patience. So because she said family and now she's giving me patience, and here you have, it looks like a mother with a child passing by. Um, it could be a great grandmother or grandmother and a child passing by. She wants you to have patience in dealing with the family, dealing with whomever may be creating a little bit of uncertainty. I don't want to use chaos because I don't feel like it's chaos, but they might be creating some ruffling feathers a little bit within the family. Um, so that's what she wants you to know. And patience speaks for itself. Patience with yourself to deal with that person, and patience in dealing with the person. So don't be, and now I'm feeling like you may be getting upset at situations that are occurring, and this is why she's telling you to have patience. Be patient with it. Okay. Play Love Remember says I never met her, but she told me she's my guardian angel. Isn't that an angel?
Yep.
The child.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. Wow. I hope that helps you play love. Remember, but I want to go back real quick to a comment from Carolyn Cooper. Because remember, I said I saw the cat, Himby, threw out the color orange, and she said she had an orange tabby as a child, and he followed her everywhere. His name was Tiger. Wow.
That sounded like both of us were describing this one a little bit more. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be interesting? And maybe you can ask later on in another channel if Tiger is now Himby,
Came
Carolyn.
back.
Yeah, if he came back. Okay, let's see. We have, let's see. Sue Toffee. Let's see quickly what Sue has to say. My second referee has not completed my referee. I'm sorry, my second referee has not completed my referral, but they let me start work tomorrow. Woo! With one referee. Will second referee provide referral this week, or do I need to ask someone else to be the second referee? Hmm. So congratulations on them allowing you to start. And I have what I heard in my head, Jean, but I don't know if you want to start
No,
or
go ahead.
go ahead. Okay. So I don't know if this is my HR hat kicking in, but because they because they allowed you to start without the second referee speaks volumes. Um, so I feel like you'll be okay. It would not hurt to have a second person completed just in case. But what I'm feeling is that you don't necessarily have to get someone else, but as a precaution, because, free will, and someone in the job could say, hey, wait, da 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 da, you know. Um, so as a precautionary, I would say get someone else to complete it. And I'm going to ask my pendulum because I saw Jean pulled out her pendulum too. So let's see.
I was getting something very similar that you may not, but it would give you peace of mind just to line somebody else up, and um, it really would it would be good for you, but it's not guaranteed that it would be necessary. But you just don't want to leave anything untied or cross your T's, dot your I's, and have a backup plan. Hmm.
Oh wow, it's going heavy. Hmm. Yeah, my pendulum, it's swinging that you don't have to, but just as a precautionary, because you don't want that somebody comes in, Sue, and say, well, wait, she doesn't have all she needs. So if the second referee does, great, but as a backup, have the third referee completed just to make sure your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed. But I'm getting from my pendulum that you don't have to, but just free will, and you just never know. Let's go back to the chat. It is 12:10, and I do know that it's typically an hour, and I want to respect Jean's time as well. And for those who I haven't gotten to, because there is but so much time in the 1 hour, and we like to give people the full messages that we're getting. I'm going to take a quick scroll through. We're going to have to wrap it up. Feel free to come back and join another session, and we can get your readings completed. Jean, do you have anything you want to share?
I have my psychic study practice group tomorrow. And I also have on Tuesday, the 23rd, I will be on with Joan and Gerald. We're doing our collaboration. And it's Mystical Insights or something. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name of our show. I'll look it up and let you know. And then I'm on again later that afternoon with Joan and I for Your Connection to Spirit. So Tuesday is a big day, and then after that, I'll be back on Friday. And
Oh,
you can take down that her
oh
question.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me know that. Let me unstar it. And I'm just running to the live. And yes, and I'm going through and I see a comment here. And where is the name? I just missed it. I think Aditi. Yes, I missed you, but please feel free to join back. And I apologize, but we only have an hour and um I'm already over the time with Jean. Jean, I want to thank you, and I'm looking for Sue's. I unstarted, and now I can't find it back to hide it. So let me.
Oh, you can just it says remove current, that little blue thing. It says take away the current. Mm,
Yes, yes. There.
yeah,
You see, what would I do without you, Jean?
because I've done it a million times, and you have to go back and click like it's a toggle on and off. And if you've scrolled past it, it's hard to take it off. I
Yeah.
understand. So there is that little thing that's outlined, but it's enlightened insights with Joan and Gerald from Terror Stash. I wasn't sure. And you know how you just the name just escapes you. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. And please do go on over to my website and check the events page, and you guys can sign up for the events if you're interested. But Akela, this was really fun, just amazing. All of these mediumship and pet questions, and I really enjoyed myself. And you guys are wonderful with all of your feedback. And can you believe that Rainbow and Rosie? Oh my gosh!
Rosie wanted Mary to know it's me. I'm here. Here is the rainbow that you've asked for. So that was all the readings were beautiful, beautiful. And I hope that, the messages that we gave you all today really touched your heart and helped create some comfort and some peace for you so you don't really have to continue your day or week or the rest of your time, stressing and worrying because that is not what they want us to do. They want us to know that they are okay. They are still here with us. They are letting us know, but we just have to create that stillness to allow them to come in and be able to recognize the little hints of messages that they're giving us, whether it be a bug that flew real close to you or the butterfly as you're driving that flies in front of your car. So I really hope that it brought some comfort. And until next weekend, I want to thank you for sharing your time with us. Hi, Kelly McCall. I don't think I said hi. Thanks for being here. Thank you for sharing your time, your energy, your space with us. And we wish you nothing but peace, love, and prosperity. And we'll see you next week, Saturday. Bye, guys.
Bye bye.